Good morning, YouTube world. I am at the top of Georgia hiker hostel and I am tired. I realized something right now, last night, is that I am not going to be a hostel person. I'm not going to be staying in many hostels because let me tell you, there is a lot of snoring going on last night. And I think I maybe got an hour of sleep. I'm not sure exactly. It might have been less. So I'm not going to be staying in any more hostels, that's for sure. However, I'm really glad I had the experience. I mean, it's not these guys' fault. It was a great place to stay. But I'm going to go into the Holiday Inn Express. There's somebody coming to pick me up here in just a few minutes, and they're driving me the 11 miles. And I'm going to stay in a nice room by myself and get some sleep so I can get out there tomorrow. So anyway, here's a little bit. I'm just down at the end. Hikers welcome. And it is definitely a hiker-friendly place. I don't know, is that showing up? I don't know if you can see all the signs. But let's see. So, Sir Paxalot is the guy that runs this place, and he did a talk this morning on successful through hikes. And I was really felt very positive that I'm doing the right thing by taking it slow. He really suggested, like where I made it at top of Georgia, 25% of people drop out. So I'm not in that 25%. I am going to keep going. And I've got like another 100 miles or so, like within maybe it's the next 150 miles or something like that. 50% of people drop out. So he suggested between here and that point, that's where you want to take the extra time, and you want to take care of yourself, spend the money on the hotels, blah blah blah, this and that. So I'm going to do that. Alright, so my shuttle should be here any minute, and I am going to spend the day in my own room in a bed with nobody snoring, watching TV, and I'm probably going to get really bored and be ready to go after a while, but that's alright. It's going to get really cold again tonight. I think it might be getting below 20 tonight. I think that's what they said. So alright, later gators. Hey YouTube world. It's Dirty Bunny coming at you from Hiawassee. Look at that street. All the cherry blossoms is pretty. I guess those are cherry blossoms. So I have gotten into the Holiday Inn Express and immediately took a very hot bath and fell into bed. Oh my God, I felt like I was sleeping in a cloud, but I didn't want to sleep too long because I've got an early day tomorrow. So I just slept for maybe an hour and feeling a little bit better. Still kind of tired, so just walking around downtown Hiawassee and gonna find something to eat. Beautiful day. I hate that I'm not making some miles on the trail. So I'm behind. That's alright though. I'll make it up. I really needed this zero. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Dirty Bunny here. I am chilling at the Holiday Inn Express. It's been a nice day. My second zero. It's March 4th. So this is day 8, I believe. Pretty sure it's day 8. Yeah, and I wasn't planning, actually, I was originally planning to take a 0 because of my knee, but as the night went on, my knee actually got better, and I was going to hike out from Unicoi Gap this morning, but, you know, like I said earlier, I was going on 0 sleep, and I'm still, like, kind of hungover from absolutely, like, hardly any sleep last night. So I just stayed in town. Hiawassee is just a lovely town. I went and walked around. It was a perfect day. I wish I would have been on the trail, but you know, I just had to throw out the white flag and, you know, take the 0. Walked down to Ingles, the grocery store, met a thru hiker, talked to him for a while, met another guy, an old guy that was, you know, talking to me about all the thru hikers he picked up over the years, and, you know, he just told me a story, then walked back. I went to Daniel's and got something to eat, and now I'm back just kind of organizing my stuff and looking forward to tomorrow. I cannot wait to get back on the trail. It's driving me nuts. So I definitely plan on getting a good night's sleep. I just want to thank everybody that's made comments on my videos. Honestly, I'm absolutely astounded and stunned by the amount of people that are just giving me so much support. For all I'm doing is like walking, and I'm just really, really appreciative is what I want to say. So thank you all so much. I'm really enjoying this. It's pretty much what I thought it would be. It's definitely challenging, and I know the challenge is going to get worse, and I'm fine with that. One of the things that Sir Paxalot said today talked about how the group of people that are the most successful are those that are retired over 60. Like, basically, if you're over 60, you have like a 90% chance of making it, and that's because you've been through a lot of shit in your life and you know how to deal with the tough parts. So that was really good to hear, because, you know, I even though I'm not in my 60s, I'm kind of like at a weird age. It seems like there's mostly young kids and retired, so I'm kind of like right there in the middle. I'm not meeting many women in their 40s. There's definitely some guys, but not a lot of women, so, but that's fine. So let's see, what else? My family, they pretty much moved on. They were just hiking a lot faster. I couldn't keep up, so there was just no sense. I plan on keeping for the next couple weeks, I'm not going further than 8 miles. I'm just not going to do it until I get to Franklin, and then I'll reassess and see how I'm doing. So I weighed my pack again today, and it's down to 32.5. It's either 32.5 or 33, something like that. So I've lost about 6 pounds, and that is with water and food, 5 days worth of food. So I'm learning. It's just a learning process. It's only 8 days, and 2 of those were 0s. So just thought I'd just show you guys what I've been doing today. Whoopsie. This is kind of what I enjoy doing. I took everything out of my pack and just kind of looking at everything and making sure everything's good. You know, putting my sleeping system is perfect. I definitely need that pillow. I'm not getting rid of it. There's no way. I'm thinking about getting rid of the Z seats because I really don't use it very much. I don't mind sitting on a wet log. It's like whatever. My new shoes, these Obos, are working out great. My blisters are healing. Let's see. So that's the worst one right there. So as you can tell, it's starting to heal. And everybody that has experience with blisters tells me they don't look that bad. So I like have everything. I got my electrical stuff, electronics, and that's the bag it goes in. These hand warmers have proven so important. I use them in my bag every night because it has been getting cold, down in the 20s, and I'm toasty warm. So these aren't going. I've been writing. I've been good with that, but I have not used my Phase 10 once. So if I haven't used it by Franklin, it's out of there, and I haven't used my Appalachian Trail Passport. So probably I'll probably go by Top of Georgia again, and I'll put that in the hiker box. I might put Phase 10 in the hiker box too. So, but other than that, my electronics is good. Oh, sunglasses. Haven't worn them once. They're probably gonna go. Got all my clothes laid out. Everything looks good there. I did get that knee brace I was talking about. These compression socks, which Early Riser 71, I don't know if anybody's been watching his videos, but he talked up these compression for your calves, and I got those, and haven't had any shin splints or any issues. My T-bands, they're working really well. So, but really, I think what it's going to come down to is stretching and not walking so many miles. My buff is proven indispensable. When I walked in the rain, I did bring rain pants, and my rain jacket kept me completely dry. My socks are perfect. I really like these that I got at Walmart. Perfect. My down socks. Oh my God, I cannot live without these. They keep my feet toasty warm. I don't think I'm gonna need the overlay booty, whatever, that goes over the booties so that they don't get wet, so I can walk outside. Clothing system, I got that down a little bit. I'm not going to get rid of my silks because I'm going to need those in the warm weather because I love them. But I did get rid of one pair of pants, and that fleece right there is probably going to go if I don't use it through the Smokies. But I really want to keep it through the Smokies. And my puffy, of course I use that all the time. So, oh, this is Dirty Bunny, you guys. I can't believe I haven't introduced you guys to Dirty Bunny. So that's where I got my name, Dirty Bunny. So these are like all the, my things like medicines and all that go in this bag, which is working out really well. My time to restock up on toilet paper, and I broke down and got a comb because my hair has been a tangled mess. I haven't combed out my hair in the past 8. I did today. Today's the first day I combed my hair out because I couldn't stand it, and I have a feeling my hair is going to have to go. I think I'm going to cut it the first chance I get. I almost did it today. These little scissors have proven really useful. I've used those quite a bit, and other people have too. I'm glad that I brought them. The rock tape, putting those on my blisters. Like I said, that's working well. I'm using a lot of this Blistex all the time. I had two. I don't know where one went. My water system's working just fine. Usually I have 2 smart water bottles, but I keep losing one. So I think I left one at the Top of Georgia hostel. But that's all right. They're pretty cheap. This is going to last me for several days. It's really all I need, because what I do is I fill this up with dirty water, and then I fill those 2 up, and that's usually plenty. It's my little scoop. Oh, and my food. I got all my food laid out. So anyway, that's all I got. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. And I had to say goodbye to my family today because I'm just going way too much. I just can't keep up with them, which is fine. I'll meet somebody else. But they are going to be missed. We had some good times. That's how it goes on the AT.